Today for the Bitcoin price. Guys, I have people texting me left and right. Bitcoin is not going to 75,000 US dollars. Bitcoin is not gonna go higher. Bitcoin is not going to break the previous all-time high. If you are in that camp, or you at least think that this is a very realistic possibility, this video is made for you, because I have something in the Bitcoin charts which I really want to show you. On the weekly candles, we have something happening right now which happened like that exactly before in the history for Bitcoin. I want to tell you exactly what I am looking out for Bitcoin right now. I want to tell you my price targets. I want to tell you why I think 74,000, 75 and another price target I am going to mention in this video are very, very realistic. I am going to talk about my 7.4 million US dollar trade over on Phoenix, 1.3 million US dollars in profit, and also the highest bonus in the history of crypto as far as I know. I will talk about that in the pinned comment section down below, and obviously also about my price targets for Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. I am here right now sitting with the sea view, getting inspired for you here for the specific content. Because if you are in that camp, I want to show you something on the weekly charts. I want to show you something on the hourly, on the 4-hourly, which is extremely relevant as to when it comes to the question where the Bitcoin price is going to go in the immediate short term. Guys, sit down. Go below the video, smash up the like button, leave your favorite altcoins in the comments, but more importantly, share this video among your friends. Recently, our channel is completely blowing up, guys. Thank you so much for your support. And I mean, just going to the last video, we are getting so many freaking views, just crushed again 100,000 views, crushed again 10,000 likes. Thank you so much for your support. And now I want to go over into the content just quickly here before, because this is new. If you were always like thinking about to sign up or not, or like holding back, this is the moment right now. There is the highest, as far as I remember, the highest bonus ever over on Bybit, and you will find 3,500 US dollars in free bonuses in total, 5,800 US dollars. This is for limited time. Yesterday it was like 2,000 US dollars less almost. Right now 5,800 US dollars. Let me go into the content, but just wanted to show you that if you were always a little bit holding back or not knowing whether you should sign up or not, this is the moment, guys. Go down to the pinned comment. Do it only as an experienced trader. This is very important, but of course you can use these bonuses at a $6,000 bonus, for example, 30x leverage. This is a 200,000 US dollar trade almost for free. Now let's go over here into the content, guys, and let's talk about what's happening for Bitcoin. So on the hourly candles, obviously it doesn't look perfect here, breaking the support, but the hourly candle is not even close. This is not a relevant time frame. This is just for people who are trading intraday. I'm not really doing that. Obviously, if the price would be breaking down here, for me personally, nothing would change. It's really not relevant. The price target for the immediate short term would be around like 59,000 US dollars. Nothing to worry about, because in the 4-hourly candles, you can see that we would still be here in this ascending, in this rising wedge. And we would still be, like almost supported. We can just wick below here by the upward sloping support as we wick below 2 times before. So there's nothing to worry about. What I want to do is here, I want to zoom out onto the weekly candles and actually show you what's happening. Not only what I showed you yesterday is that we had the highest weekly close in Bitcoin history, which, I mean, obviously, guys, let me quickly switch the camera. Obviously, this is a very, very bullish fact, as every single time we created the highest weekly high in Bitcoin history, it was the moment we never saw these price targets again, and Bitcoin was actually going to this big rocket rise towards the upside. If I'm zooming out here a little bit on the weekly candles, you can see that these horizontal lines are marking every single time we closed the weekly candle above. When we did it, big bull market. We did it here 2013, big bull market. We did it 2016, 17, big bull market. We did it here in 2020, bull market, like every single freaking time, right? So right now we did it again. And the question is, how can we elaborate the situation? Because, well, people are saying Bitcoin is already overbought and there is not more upside. What if I told you that there is one indication in the charts which is telling us that there is actually more upside, that even historically we have behaved exactly the same? Before I am going into my $7.4 million trade, $1.2 million in profits, and also where I am going to take profits, where I'm going to scale higher. I wanted to talk about this specific metric on the weekly candles. Going here over to the weekly candles, you can see not only that on the weekly we are bouncing from the weekly support, from the 21-week moving average, which every single time we are doing it, represented by the red circles here, we are getting a massive bounce towards the upside. We just did it again 3 weeks ago. Not only that, guys, we are also seeing on the RSI that the RSI on the weekly, the relative strength index, which is usually telling us we are overbought or oversold, is at 65. In crypto context, 65, I would almost call it oversold. It's obviously not oversold, but we are in the neutral area. We are far from being overbought. Overbought territory on the weekly RSI is actually something else. Let me show you guys. Let me show you here. This is overbought territory. 90 to 95, 96, 97, 98. Zooming out on the weekly candles, you can see this is the overbought territory. Let me take it back to 2016. This is the moments where we are usually getting some rejections here towards the downside on the areas 85, 90, 95, 98, but certainly not at 65. Obviously, we can get a rejection, we can go down a little bit, but on the macro time frames, this clearly indicates bouncing from the 21-week EMA in combination with a non-sold RSI, in combination with breaking the previous high with the highest weekly close in history. On the weekly, we are severely bullish, whereas on the hourly, maybe not the most bullish, right? On the 4-hourly, there might be a rejection possible. On the weekly, we are hands down, in my opinion, according to my TA, very bullish for Bitcoin. And let me show you a little bit more here. The last time we actually bounced from the 21-week EMA was here in July, when we went from 8,800 all the way up to almost $13,000 US. The RSI was, ladies and gentlemen, at 57.60 on the RSI. The second time we were bouncing was here at like 9,800 US dollars. On the RSI, ladies and gentlemen, we were at 55 to all the way up here to the end of the bounce, like 65, 66, 67. The exact same level we are at right now. And we are bouncing from there again. And what happened afterwards? We had so much upside on the RSI and price-wise also, when the price ran from 10,000 to 60,000 US dollars. So I can tell you one thing is almost a certainty. There is at least potential upside for Bitcoin. And now going to the daily, this can elaborate a little bit on what is this upside, because we have this cup and handle pattern. We broke the cup and handle pattern. We broke the horizontal resistance. We broke the ascending, the rising on the daily candles, which is of course obviously very nice, breaking a pattern on the daily time frame. We also broke the VPVR last cluster of resistance, so there is only thin air above us and big support below us. These things are what I am taking into consideration on the daily, on the weekly, whereas the hourly and the 4-hourly is not that relevant. And now going over into my trade, you can see this trade is still open. $7.4 million in profits. Quite some money on the funding fees, I have to say. That's why I'm trading mostly over on Bybit, but I'm trading also on Femex, just like I like the most to trade over on Bybit. You can see this trade is $1.25 million US in profits. And by the way, just let me remind you once again, in the pinned comment section down below, you will find not only the Femex link, especially the Bybit link, which is right now going out with this almost ridiculous offer of $3,500 US sign up bonus. It's a sign up and deposit bonus. In fact, if you are clicking on that link and you are signing up with my specific link, email address, password, you get an account, and after your initial deposit, you get a bonus credit to your account, with which you can open a trade like this as well. Obviously, it's not that easy. It's not that you are clicking the link and you should open a trade right now, right? Make your own research, get inspired by my content, but invest and trade at your own risk. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is truly a very important one. And just to conclude here, obviously with the price targets also I was promising you. By the way, look at my CryptoPunks. This is my first one and this is my second one. Maybe financially a questionable decision, but I think it's really funny. This was like $425K and this was $475, but I'm a back holder. I'm not gonna sell immediately here, really. I think that this is like the Bitcoin of NFTs. Anyway, let's go here back into the content, and what you can see is that my first price target would be actually 75,000 US dollars if we are breaking here the all-time high, but the most important requirement is already fulfilled, creating a new weekly high on the weekly candles. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for smashing up the like button to a new all-time high. As always, guys, I appreciate your support, and we are going to see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, as always, bye-bye.